So one of the most important things about Vilafonté, and probably the most important thing, is the soil. On the soil that we have here is actually called Vilafonté. It's the name of the soil, and it's one of the oldest documented soils in the world. In fact, it's been carbon dated at somewhere between 750,000 and 1.5 million years old. So let's put that into context. What does that mean? Well, if you look at the soils of Bordeaux, the oldest that you'll find is about 40,000 years old. If you go to Napa Valley in California, you might get to about 60,000 years old. In Bordeaux, they had swamps. In Napa Valley, they've got the San Andreas Fault and a lot of tectonic activity. But what we've got is the only place in the world that never had any glaciation. And in fact, Southern Africa is known as the cradle of humankind. So these soils are remarkable in one sense, is that they have had sedimentary activity over the years, but they've never been glaciated. And they have in fact been leached of so much of their goodness that they create what we call low potential soils, where the vines have to struggle. They have to fight all the time, that when they produce a berry, they really mean it. They're producing flavors that are rich, flavors that are concentrated, structures in the wine that you wouldn't find just anywhere. And actually, if you look on the surface of the soil, on the surface of our Vilafonté soil, you can often find pre-Stone Age, pre-Homo sapien cutting tools from a branch of human evolution that was actually called Homo augusta. And Homo augusta used these tools for cultivation. They used it for killing animals, and it was the very start of human evolution. And we find those tools on the surface. It's kind of spooky actually, but that's really how old the soils are at Vilafonté.